Good morning everyone, enjoying a beautiful spring morning this morning at Burleigh Heads on Australia's Gold Coast. And the point of this video today is I thought I'd share an experience that I had last week where I attended a digital marketing conference in Sydney, and just some of the insights that I got out of one of the presentations at this conference, particularly around search marketing. And the future of search marketing, where search is going or seems to be going in the future. And the point of this is to help you consider, your strategy with your content and your strategy with your SEO campaigns, and how to future-proof them based on the way that technology is starting to impact our behaviour online. And when we talk about technology, and specifically we're talking about technology in regard to search, specifically we're talking about the rise of technology around artificial intelligence and chatbots. Good examples are Siri and Cortana, and how they're changing the way that they're changing the way computers and devices facilitate search. And one of the key points with this is search isn't just search engines anymore. If you actually look at everything you do on your PC or on any device, you'll find that there's basically a search box everywhere. There's search boxes on obviously social media, but there's search boxes on your emails. There's search boxes in, the word processing facilities and the office facilities and the spreadsheets that you use. There's search boxes everywhere, and just on your PC, there's a search box on your phone, and quite often now that these search boxes are facilitated by some type of mechanized or artificial intelligence style of robot or bot that processes your search for you. And looking at the history of search, one of the things that we see now is that search for the last 10 years or so has been based on keywords, which is something that we've had to learn to do. It's not a natural way for humans to search based on keywords. We search rather on concepts or questions, and so that's a habit we've learned. But with the introduction of concepts and tools like Siri and Cortana and chatbots and so forth, now we're actually being given the opportunity to go back to how we're supposed to and how we're wired to operate, and search based on questions. So for example, when we're using Siri, we don't say Gold Coast weather as keywords and expect Siri to come up with an answer for us. We'll ask Siri, "Hey Siri, what's the weather going to be like on the Gold Coast tomorrow morning?" And Siri will use that phrase to generate a list of search results for us. Or another example could be, if we're looking for a recipe tomorrow, previously we might write a search phrase, chicken, rice, stir fry, and that would give us a bunch of different recipe websites that would give us potential options to cook dinner tomorrow night. Whereas rather we'd ask Siri, "Hey Siri, what's a great recipe for a chicken stir fry for a dinner party I'm having with 4 guests tomorrow night?" And we get search results for that, and then we find a recipe that we like, and then we might ask Siri, "Hi Siri, what's a good accompanying wine for this specific meal that we found?" So we're actually asking questions rather than keywords. So what this actually means as far as the future of search is that we're moving away from this idea that search is based on keywords or search phrases, and rather we're going back to the way we used to originally search for things, by asking questions. So building this into your search strategy, particularly around SEO campaigns, start thinking about how you're creating your content strategy, and how you're structuring your blog posts and your articles. So, obviously some elements of blog posts are super important for search results, such as your title, your headings, your H1, H2, H3 headings, your URL, that kind of thing. start creating content based around answering the questions that your clients, or if you're a digital marketing agency, the clients of your clients are asking. So instead of writing content to optimize for keywords, write content that asks and answers questions. Because I've actually been saying this for a long time in my career in digital marketing, is that if your clients are asking you questions, it's likely that they're asking those same questions to Google. In the past, they might have structured those questions around keywords, whereas now going forward, the search questions are actually going to be structured around questions. So when you structure your blog posts, make the question your title. You'll notice with this video, that's how I've structured the title of this video. And write a really good piece of content based on answering that question. If you are stuck for content ideas, a great place to start looking, and this is a tip that I've offered for the last 10 years, is in the sent folder or the sent box of your email software. So go to your sent items, because your sent items will be full of you answering questions that your prospects and clients have asked you. You'll have all the content there. So create your content out of stuff you've already answered. You can probably even just cut and paste a lot of it and then just fine tune it up to make it more readable, or make a video about it. But that's a great place to find the questions that you can create your content on, to facilitate a search strategy that will bulletproof your business going into the future with the rise of the new technologies around search. So I hope that you find this kind of information helpful, because business isn't just about today, it's about tomorrow also. And this is sort of it's great insight as to where search is going, and how to create proper strategy around that for the future.